sort of got a...
You are?
I wouldn't taste it.
Don't taste
really?
it. No, it's a bit strong.
Can I... Go on,
You can if you want to.
Oh, yeah. It's a bit like licking an ashtray.
Is it? Oh, lovely.
Formed ham is from different cuts. So which cuts could they possibly mean?
Do you think it's made with pig leg, pig head, pig offal, or a combination of these?
Probably a bit of everything.
I should say it's that, mostly.
You think it's the pig offal?
Yeah,
And why do you think that?
because it looks mucky. I would hope that it was the leg, but I wouldn't know.
I would have thought it was probably a combination of them.
A combination.
I don't go much for that type of ham. I did have some lovely gammon yesterday, carved.
To find out what exactly goes into our formed ham, I'm heading to Kent to meet a man who processes tons of it every year. Vegetarians, look away now.
Good morning.
Alan.
That's me.
Hi,
How you doing?
nice to meet
You
you.
must be Matt.
Yeah, I am Matt.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, thanks very much for letting me in. I'd like to have a look around.
We
Learn
can
all
do
about
that.
ham, if that's all right.
We can do that
Yeah?
for you. No
Brilliant. Where do
problem
we
at
go?
all. Follow me this way. Come in. Before
Wanna-
we can go in, we'll need
Suit
to
up?
get kitted out in some strange outfits and gear. So we're just going to ask you to stick a bit of sanitizer on as well.
And this, I was just looking at this. Is this the cure?
So yeah, for making ham, it's absolutely crucial. Every ham company will have their own cure.
I know you're not a kid. Do you know what any of these do in relation, or is it just?
Yeah, I know what they all do, but we'll be here all night and it'll bore you to
right.
tears.
All right, okay. So, without giving away your recipe, because I suspect it's different to everyone else's.
Yeah.
Because brine to me is salt, sugar, spices, water.
Yeah, and the
Presumably yours is
missing
a little different.
The missing element there is the nitrite, saltpeter. That's the sort of mineral element from out of the ground. It's
And
the main ingredient in gunpowder.
Which is curious. Is not what you expect
No,
when you think of curing.
yeah.
Portland.
But it's if you chuck saltpeter about or you throw it in water, it will go bang. So
Really?
it's quite a delicate
I
thing.
never knew that.
Yeah.
Saltpeter is mainly used as a fertiliser and sometimes in fireworks. So why is this powerful mineral so important to the production of ham? Our food scientist Rachel might have some answers.
So basically, one of the things that the nitrite is very good at is actually preventing kind of the growth of this specific bacteria called Clostridium botulinum.
Never heard of that.
Well, it's actually it's one of the most dangerous bacteria that can lead to food poisoning, because what it does is actually produces this very potent neurotoxin that can actually be really, really dangerous, and that's why it's so important to have the nitrite in your mix, because obviously it's very important that you want to make sure none of this Clostridium botulinum is present in your final product.
Yeah, we don't really want to be messing with that, do we, Rachel? Now, most processed ham is now cured with this type of chemical mix in order to guarantee safety.
We're just trying to get some cure inside the beast. He's going to hook the meat in at this end. Right.
Yeah.
So inside there, there's lots of needles.
Yeah.
You can see the needles coming up and down here. And then as the meat goes underneath, it applies the injection under pressure. And it will shoot out this way, so just watch out. So it's just a faster way of getting the brine inside the meat at almost a cellular level. Part of the injection process is to help to retain the water as well. The cooking process removes water from the meat. So the more water you can retain during that process, the more value you retain in your product.
Right,
so
you need that weight.
yeah, once they've been injected, they go two routes. So a farmhouse ham, a posh ham if you like, will go sitting in a brine route. That takes longer, up to 72 hours to just sit in the brine, relax. The meat tenderises in that period. For the cheaper ham, where we're going to slice it, that'll go down the other route of massaging, where we're physically causing action with the product to make the brine go inside it. So having injected it, the product gets massaged. So
Right.
this always looks the least attractive part of making a ham.
Oh, I don't know.
What you're seeing there is the change of colour as we start to take up the brine and we start to cure the meat. These ones are 80% ham, so they're the lowest priced product, effectively. Here's one we prepared earlier. That massager there has got
This is just the same.
That's the same stuff.
Okay. Has this had longer, or is that just because it's?
Yeah, this is
further
now
down?
finished. Them ones are only just started, so we're, this is the end look, if you like. Some people call that meat glue.
Right.
As attractive as that is. So the guys here are recreating the ham as it was when we put it in there in the first place. So they take out the elements for each part of the ham to create a ham ready for slicing.
Right, and this is the formed
ham, yeah.
So,
The other point I should make here is that this brown leaf that he's putting in there adds honey flavour.
That adds honey flavour?
Yeah, and
oh, really?
gives it a roast effect.
Really?
So it's impregnated with glucose syrup and colourings.
It smells like smoky bacon crisps.
Yeah. It's sort of got a...
You are?
I wouldn't taste it.
Don't taste
really?
it. No, it's a bit strong.
Can I... Go on,
You can if you want to.
Oh, yeah. It's a bit like licking an ashtray.
Is it? Oh, lovely.
But all this will get used. All goes.
Yeah. We try not to waste anything.
There we go.
Because with the ingredients there that cause that glue, they will glue it together during the cooking process. Glue it back together. We're putting together a leg. That may not be the same piece that started off on Buttercup. That might be Daisy's haunch bit, but effectively it's still the same leg.
Same leg, but just different animals.
So why go through a big process to create a slice of meat?
Did you like it?
Yeah, I mean, tastes like ham to me.
Yeah.
You know?
We've created simply a faster process for making the medieval ham.
Yeah.
It's still got sinew going through there, showing that it's the real product. And in our minds, we're seeing a leg with the slices taken off of it.
Yeah.
But in reality, of course, if you took a pig leg, you're never going to get that kind of uniform slice off of it.
Sure.
And for many people, if you tried to pack the product sliced off the leg, it would be alien and they wouldn't want to buy it.
Because
They'd
we're
think it was
so
weird.
conditioned
we're conditioned
now
to seeing this.
To seeing this.
Yeah.